Kanye tugulana sumbusa ndo ngatuze eri mu katale. Sala wa menga, how are you? Kakati gwalaba video no nako lwencha the day after tomorrow, the other day, the other week, the other month, because I definitely know this happens. Today is Sunday vibe. It's going to be a short broadcast dachika na nabona nsobogera atendetekero nako lwencha imoroka namaze do kujoza kunguru kati. I'm going to vacuum and then clean the inside. It's important that as a car owner you do all this cleaning. Like you get one free day every week and you actually do all that cleaning yourself. Abana aboza emuruka washing bay for you guys that take the cars to washing bays. Baina jebata tu kabaina webata yoza. So for you to avoid certain scenarios where wojo kusange takanga likwatide somewhere, I advise. Now from what I know is that majority of you guys actually have a lot of money. Mzina si nyingi nyonyo, but you have a lot. So from the a lot of money that you have, sacrifice some money and buy a vacuum cleaner. Normal vacuum cleaner. You could buy it 350, 450, 500,000, buy a vacuum cleaner and put it at home. Now, that vacuum cleaner will not only help you with the car, but it will also help you with the home, right? So buy a vacuum cleaner and put it there. Now, once every week, get your vacuum cleaner and vacuum your car, which together. And all that does, if I showed you how this car looks right now, you'd even be surprised. Then Dugara, fufu. But after the broadcast, I'm going to get my vacuum cleaner and vacuum everywhere. Moving that, it will all go into the vacuum cleaner. Now, after the vacuum cleaner has done its job, then we will pay then you vacuum for all the dust, all the particles, all the foods, because my kids eat popcorn from here. So you want to make sure that you dust all those things and they get out of your car. Now, after all those things get out of your car, then you get the scrub and then you take the residue, because there is dust that doesn't actually move with the vacuum cleaner. That's when Antonio Guagambi, good morning. Chechiri Antonio, Ben Kako, Vinikas, JFK as Kaiwa Benjamin, Mugambachi, Mwebarekede, Dachikamba, Wagarero. Tuine morokazi bata SUV, mwemuli Kawundo, mwemuli Kluger, mwemuli RAV4, mwemuli Rush, mwemuli ML, mwemuli BMW X5, X6, mwemuli Nissan Murano, mwemuli Nissan Patrol, mwemuli Mitsubishi Pajero. Those are SUVs. And then we have what we call sedans. Mwemuli Primo, mwemuli Allion, mwemuli other cars are there. Primo, Allion, there is a Belta, there is a bazita batazino motoka bya Golf by now I've forgotten. I actually wanted to drive that car once. Passat, mulimu Passat, mulimu Nissan Fuga, mulimu Mark X, mulimu. Does Mitsubishi have a sedan, by the way? Those guys don't have sedans. Mulimu Mercedes-Benz C200, C180, mulimu Kia olwaka moroko bake baita Sorento, that sedan. Ochitegera piso Passat ojimanye nabika wajigulako ne kubonya Passat yabonya Hasani Nduga, nange Hasani Nduga yabona ne Passat, nange naina Golf ngatubera mu garage fe na Passat ya Nduga ne kwata no muliro. Then we have the hatchbacks, which is the Vitz. There is that's Nissan Swift. There is the Golf 4, the Polo, the Golf 3. There is Alex. There is Auris. Yeah, those are hatchbacks. Then we have estates, Fielder, Paso Sete. There is a Golf 4 that is an estate. There is a C200 that is an estate. I think that's the one they call the C230. Does Nissan have estates? I've not seen a Nissan estate. You get? So those are 4 categories of cars: SUVs, sedans, hatchbacks, and then what was the estate? Yeah. So all those cars, which one does it for you and why? That's all I wanted us to talk about, because it's a Sunday. It's a vibe Sunday. We're going to be here for only 30 minutes. Mbale mugende, abanya akaharaji mukanywe, abanya soda mumunywe, abatayina bimunywa nganze namwe muberewo. And life moves. Namwe abakube chuma nga Arthur, because after here, I'm going to go and lift a little bit of weights. And so that I become a little bit bigger. So one way for you to become a little big, nga tonyo mebwae. Oyina okufuna muka weight ka weight yako tukafuna mbio man tukuba muku bikonde wetu kitegera tukola muku squat wetu tempola mpola aloyo Jojo, what's up Africa Karota tumukunde Moses Vinicats, what's up muli mutya Piso C class, E class, S class. Yes, the S class, I think the S class is higher than all these guys. Even the E class is higher than the C class. Because I've sat in an E class and my God, it was something else. Then the S class is of course expensive when you go to buy in the market, but expensive to buy, expensive to maintain, very cheap to sell. Kaiwa Benjamin. Ractis eberamu hatchbacks. Ractis is a hatchback. Bajita Batieno. Sienta is a hatchback. It can't be an estate. Estates are lower. Ractis tebera SUV. Of course, more SUV, but it's not really an SUV. It's a hatchback. Eberanga Vitz. Mitsubishi Mirage. Mirage is an SUV. Peace Joseph, how is Amolata? Is it hot? Well, there are districts where someone can tell you a district and then you realize that place must be hot. Kevin, what's up? Mubagai, Ntambara, Ogamba Chibaba. Mitsubishi Lancer. Yes! Actually, Mitsubishi has some sedan versions. Yes, they have the Lancer. But something surprises me. Mitsubishi doesn't have comfortable sedans. Nengate SUVs are a little bit comfortable. And then their pickups are not really comfortable. So yesterday, the guys that follow me on TikTok, I've been talking about the TIN number and all that on TikTok. And then yesterday, someone threw the bomb. They said that they owe URA 13 billion. 13 billion. 13 billion zagamba za owinga URA osobola kwata family ye wabo yonna nojigatta nga teri yazi kutteko. Obanga bonna ne bo bagatta tebakwatanga ne bo bagatta sente zonna zibali bakoze mu family yaabwe okuva ku jjajjaawe tebaweza billion ya sente. Nemba URA embanja billion. And I find that we need to teach ourselves, we need to make sure that we sensitize ourselves to file returns. Kati omwezi guno gulaba June. Boba denga to filing returns, this is your chance to actually start. Omwaka gwa Uganda gugwako mu June. That's why they read the budget in June. Omwaka ompya gutandika mu July. Era okutandika July rumu start a new year. So if you have not been filing returns ngo ina tin tandika okutandika, you track your expenses. And there's a certain thing that I've never done where they just say you are ekatuziweyo bwezito baba tira kuba mtwala abiri buli mwaka. Yeah, there's that thing. But me, I file returns, I find it to be, because I find that when I give you 800k, I will lose money. Kubo rumumba sizikoze. Kati it doesn't make sense for me to keep giving you a money that I've not made. Which tegira. Yeah. So which car works for you guys? Nissan hatchback, mulimu Almera, Leaf, Micra, akoka Micra banange kanda bikira bubi Note. I think the Note is the most Sunny is not a hatchback. Sunny is a sedan. Antonio. Katilda nkajukide. Katilda is a hatchback. The Leaf is a hatchback. Almera is not a hatchback, Antonio. Almera is a sedan. Pixo sijira banganako. Pulsar najira bako Pulsar. Is Pulsar a hatchback, Antonio? Maingeza ko jisika mbongo bwange sijiraba. But I think the most popular Nissan hatchback is the Nissan Note. Micra nobody really wants. I think the Micra has 1000cc because it's not popular and it disturbs a lot. Mirage is a sedan. Diamante Diamante is not a sedan. Diamante is sedan. Chirabika bubi. Gallant. Gallant is also a sedan. There is a Sunny hatchback version and Tida sedans. Oh. Na Antonio like ali muntu wa Nissan. Za kubonyabonyamu. Muntu gwe mmanyi Nissan za mbonyabonya na afuka makanika. Na akola ne garage. I'm telling you. Nissan za mukola ke mikolo. Na afuka makanika na akola ne garage. Nenga Nissan yebimuletedde ebyo. Almera waliyo hatchback version. I've owned 3 of them. Hey, is there a hatchback? How is the Almera and peaceful? Tell us your experience. Tell us your experience. Guys, 23 for likes. Like the broadcast. Like the broadcast tugende maaso. Hey. Bana mwebale kunzijukizanga kusaba abantu bano like. Ebisede munzira bina nenyumirwa. Almera zifanyo coil springs. Ne coil springs ezo te. Coil spring efa. Coil spring tifa. It's imposing government the springs that they give those cars are actually lighter, they are weaker than the body. Because Nissan is manyo zito wam. Then you use aftermarket springs. You used to buy right. Nissan is on thing. Daba abantu zibakola chemical ate bonna teri Nissan teri ko gula right. I think it depends on the purpose of the car. Ignition coil, ignition coil. That's yeah. I've seen someone also struggle with. I don't think it's I don't think it's unique to your kind of Nissans. I think all Nissans zitawanya ne kebere X-Trail, but your X-Trail najida ko member parliament nge mule minajidekera makanika. Ne makanika na enge mubonya abonya atambula ne toolbox mu motoka. Nissan. I think that mechanic was really good. But it was really good. Me, I find that you see a Toyota, you could drive a Toyota for a young at a food day chintwa umaso. Just give it service. You could drive it for a young chintu food day bine biabuli jonti nkubye binya. Era senga government etukolera amakubo jakwesanga people will drive Toyotas. But mechanic abagenda. All already mechanics are getting out of the business. There is no money in mechanical workshops. We say automotive workshop. There is no money there. Abantu kati the people that are making money in garages are the guys that do body spraying. Those are the guys that make money because you have nothing to do and you want to respray it. But you'll find that majority of the cars that die these days center, because when an engine dies, I go and buy a new one. I don't want you to replace to like fix the engine. You get so people just literally buy new stuff and replace. So kat garage tezichali mu makulu nyonyonyo. Edo ja kwesanga nga abantu abalemedde mu garage bebata ina kiddako. Nga chamanyo kola checho. But the guys that have options, for the guys that have options, they have actually started getting alternative gigs. Tusibya bulungi bwire osibya otya. Akvisend 10 million jafuna. X-Trail naye waliwo abavuga empya. Of course anything will stay for some time without dying because it's new. Man. Well, you can imagine a person drives the Kaundo. Ate Kaundo bofuna 3 liter. Tefa 3 liter togenda jikola kochi. Ata waliyo wano member eyali abuza ku Mercedes-Benz W124 kajambia ezo ziri legendary. Anna yeze moroko ziraba Kasimu yazitugana. Kasimu yagana right now, yagamba right now if you're buying a Mercedes-Benz, buy a 2000 model and above. Don't buy a Mercedes-Benz that is under 2000 years. That was manufactured before 2000. Why? Spare our Buddha. Nabana bazikanika kebere Toyota. Try avoiding the very old Toyotas because even the mechanics, current mechanics, they don't know how to work on those cars. I told you, mechanics for manual cars are getting extinct. Fabagendo siga zemoro kaza manyo tugenda tuka atu inokuzekanikira. Ngofuna omwana no mulagirira. So mechanic like manual cars are getting extinct. Ojja kwesanga moroka ye ya manual kujikanika kusichusa kulacho inagenda bamsajja bakanika lorry because most lorries are still manual. But they are getting extinct. So the same thing happens with cars that are older. 2000 years and older. 2000 and older. I'm used to saying 2024. So like 2000 seems like something is really missing. So emoroka enkadde ezo muzireke kebere Mercedes-Benz kebere Golf kebere chi emoroka enkadde muzireke lwachi emoroka enkadde ezo spare tusa abula kati emoroka enkadde wetaga jigula ngo oli mugagga muvundu ngoguze vintage. If you're not buying vintage, it might give you a lot of trouble. Guys, ndi wadde dakiika 3 zokka. Tuyina emoroka SUV, tuyina hatchback, tuyina sedan, tuyina ne estate. Which one works for you? Ani atamanyi njawulo njiddemu. Hatchback ze moroka eziri mu shape ya Vitz Sienta. Kati Vitz Sienta ne Ractis zinamu enjawulo ne Rumion. Nti zizagala okufana na mu SUV. That's why people buy those cars, by the way. Nti abanga abatavuga Vitz. Then tuyina sedans, the Primo, the Fuga, the Mark X. Those are sedans. Then tuyina estates, Fielder, Subaru Outback, Mercedes-Benz estate eringa fielder. Any car that looks like a fielder is estate. Kati kitegeeza Ipsum is estate. Wadde abamu bajja kwagala ogiyita sport utility vehicle, it's not, it's estate. Zigaya zi estate, just the bigger estate. Then tubeera ne SUV njogedde, yes, SUV Kawundo, Nissan X-Trail, Mitsubishi Prado, Nissan, because all those cars that are shaped like Kawundo are SUVs. They are sport utility vehicles. They are utility. They go wherever you want it to go. Ipambana. Chechiro ni kwa boy. Ogamba otya baba. Naiman can go for Polo, bully comfortable and stable on the road. What advice can you give someone who wants to buy? Don't buy. Peace Joseph. Polo egenda kulowoza santi bakuloga. Najirina. So I'm speaking out of experience. Togula. You can be ijja kulowoza santi bakuloga. Nze nkubulira. Kubanga Polo yojiraba. Efa nnyo. Kati lwe wonye no getting excited. Gwe no yonoona. Eyo Polo. Mama, nze tonyumiza. Gofu. Ate oba nvuga mu Mercedes-Benz. Naye ate ne Mercedes-Benz ogivuga kati erina kuba mpya. Okitegeera. Mpiso. Okay. Iyo njimaze. Derek Lule, what's up? 2000 model and above zifanya amasanyalaze. Amasanyalaze gafa bw'ogazannyiramu. Abantu bavuga emmotoka ezo. Naye tafa. Nezino emmotoka ze tuvuga zino ezaffe za Toyota zirina amasanyalaze mangi. Funafunye makanika atakwata mbiwa ya bizannyisa. Besigense yagamba hatchback and SUV. I know why you want hatchbacks, because hatchbacks have the inclination towards the SUV. So banga atavuga sedan. Yeah. Chechiriyo Kenneth. What on the station wagons? Station wagon is the estate. One thing you guys need to understand is minibuses ezinuwa. Izobade sizogede minibuses ezinuwa. Okitegeera. Minivan, not minibus. Minibus ye chigege. No, minibus ye Costa. Van ye chigege. Minivan ye nuwa. Okitegeera. For SUVs, station wagon, you guys need to understand there is the American language and the British language. We are British, that's why we call it estate. The Americans call it station wagon. For tujita sedan, bali America bajita. So Americans have a way to call things. So for the SUVs, RAV4 for me, hatchback, it is Subaru Impreza. For me, sedan is Primo. For me, estate is G-Touring, Subaru. For coupe, Celica GT Roadster, Mazda RX7. Mazda RX7 karabika bulungi. Na yenze nabonerera sikyagula motoka zirireya. Ogule motoka ompira ne gukuturako nononya omuntu alina wheel span egusumula nga teriye ku kyalaji agirina, because everyone is driving a car that is normal. Nze nabonerera. Station wagons, the estate vinicats, G-Touring is a station wagon. But now if you go and Google station wagons, you'll see big versions like the Gaias, because Americans literally drive big cars. America chizibu basanga bavuga bu G-Touring, burakiti sitebuli yomba America. America, first of all, they drive big engines. You'll not find a big engine in a Ractis. Eddie, what's up? Chechiriwo. Tuinata chika kuminezo mbasiwuli mbabuzi zako. So this is what happens. We have SUVs like Kawundo, like BMW X6. We have hatchbacks like the Nissan Note, like the Vitz, like the Impreza. We have estates like the Outback, like the Fielder. And then we have SUVs. SUVs in Jogende Kanzirem. We have hatchbacks like the Vitz and Nissan Note. We have the estate like the G-Touring and the Outback. And then we have sedans like the Primo and the C200. And then we have SUVs like the Kawundo. After started karikatia maintenance and consumption, I need advice. Started kagulenga toina other options, because ye moroka yemu kumoroka zemba gamba kati spare atandise okubula. Nti abera wabbe ngati yali badde wabbe naye ngo omuntu amuyina ali omu mu Kampala. Kati ngenda bakulagira n'okulagira. Ha onoonya ki? Beauty ya stareti. Ha ni ayina zi beauty ezo. Genda mu ndebe wa Kasekende. Everyone in Kampala knows that Kasekende has the what? Has the distributors of a starlet. So I would advise that the only way you should buy a starlet is if you don't have the money to buy another modern car, because right now it should be modern. If you like a 10 million, buy a Vitz, the RS probably, if you can find it, or buy something like the IST, the old model, or buy something like the Visa Adeo, or buy something like what. If you want the Subaru, you can buy the old Imprezas, you can buy the old Foresters and all that, but avoid buying very old cars right now, because you're going to buy the old car at literally the same price as a new car. Nenga, when it comes to maintenance, the new car person looks for the spare na mufuna mangu kubeye munawa ata agulo spare we moroke enkadde. Gwe moroke enkadde spare agenda soka akubule ate omugule bay. You get? Chechiro Clip Films editunes obula nnyo mani. The only problem with Mazda RX7, it's the rotary valve engine. Kasta ebitandika obo wedde si eyo yokka. Mazda zonna teziriiko mbu oba ki. Mazda eziwangadde ku bbalo ojjazisanga zirimu yingini ya Toyota. Kyekimwe ekiri ku zi Mitsubishi. Ojjasanga Pajero ngerimu yingini ya Nuwo oba Maka 2. Kyekimwe bino Isuzu Big Horn, Terano, Nissan Terano. Ojjabisanga mu yingini ya Nuwo nga yebivuga. Gosanga omusajja ku kyalo kuvuga ku Terano n'ogamba Terano zirimi abantu n'agiwangaza atya. Kumbe yajja mu gia ne yingini. Kuba kiraba teri akigula ebimoroka biterano. Nga wabadde oyina oterese milioni zo 3 okifuna nga buli kimu kipya nga yingini yefu. Eza nezo kubanze nalabako Big Horn nga bagitunda 2, Terano nga bagitunda 2. Ng'ebirala byonna birungi nga yingini eganyi. Okitegeera. Hatchbacks and estates all the way. Olide kati abantu abagala nnyo hatchbacks ne estates ng'omanya oyo muntu agala nnyo emmoroka eri slick, erimu oluswaga. Okitegeera. Sorry, I have to buy it. At least I will do engine swap. There is no engine swapping. That's complicated. Do you know why it's complicated, Antonio? All the electronics in the Starlet are meant to work a certain way. But if you decide that can't take bundi bagita on NZ, you need to get someone who wiring nga mulungi. Ola abantu abagula zino Mark 2 Alteza nga zirimu engine eri ya Yamaha. Okukyusa engine eyo okuteekamu ya beams. Emoroka emala mu garage emyezi eja. Ate nga tebadde mu garage emu isoka negina batira mu yingini ne bigaana ne bagisa ne bagitwale wakafulu wa wiring. So that's the trouble you'll get with the Starlet. Bw'okagula no salon okaguze vintage kagulera yisi omanye nti kano teri sente zibengeza agwa kati bwe motoka boyino okugula bwotyo. I think estate and SUVs are the best for me. They bear that big boot, good ground clearance. Estates, not all estates, like the G-Touring doesn't have estate. The Subaru estates now are good. Those are very good. And they are very comfortable compared to the estates from Toyota. Which take it. Then it's very rare to find a Mercedes-Benz estate, but they look nice. Like if you found a C230 that is an estate, it looks lovely. Which take it. And then these other types says Muzireke wadochi moro kabachito bachi Mazda Antenza. That estate thing looks nice. Na ichi bonya. Which old cars should we avoid? Avoid all old cars editunes when you can. Mbadde wano n'omusajja nga ali mu kuŋŋamba nze akakamotoka sikavuga simanyaze yo sijivuga mugamba nze sikyerondera mu bintu bya motoka emotoka mbeerayo yesalawo motoka kijoovuga. Otherwise fena twali batuvuga motoka za zero mileage naye tuli mu motoka ebikadde ebya Japan because embeera yesalawo nze ne mugana 10 njivuga kubanga 10 esigala motoka esigala etambula. Uchega ninga nganze yo sijivuga ningambo no. Kati fabara byo moroka tukirabye nti oyina wotuka ngo oyina byogatta ngo oyine moroka nungi nojijjawo no soko ogula yembi bibi no ofisaka sente uchegera nga sente ozina nenga siza moroka esawe eyo. Kati I find that nzenga Arthur okujja ko ngemoroka ebonyabonye ne moroka webate bonyabonye, there is no car that I can't drive. Sicheronda 10 njivuga ka tomorrow I want to go and get the Camry hybrid. Njagala gesa waliwo yanda bidde Camry 214. Njagala gena njijeyo njigeze. I think I would drive it tomorrow. Njizeyo ku Lwokubiri. Then I'll tell you the fuel consumption of that car. It's a hybrid. It has a 2.4 liter engine, I think. Na ye agitunda kuba njijja ku mutunza agitunda. Kati gwenjagala ogipangisa kunonyeza abapangise moroka ze hybrid babuze tebaliyo. So what I want to do is that I want to go and get that car. I drive it. I see. Yagamye mbwe jinje nywe mitwale 2. Kama nitesola kunywa mitwale 2 kuba nona ali wano. Lwakuba waliwo someone from here yamperiza gundi review na ngama nti abavuga Camry zi 2023 2024 mjukire ye Dubai mbu you guys ababere Dubai mujja kunconfirming that you guys in Dubai abaya abavuga special bwajja because of the heat asigara atokose motoka tazikiza. I think I've seen that in Europe somewhere. Nti abasajja abavuga taxi tebazikiza moroka parking alisigala ngetokota paka bwafuna trip endala na yembu omuyaya avuga full tank ya mafuta nefikamo, but of course a full tank a day is too much yeah. Na yembu bovuga biro 80 kilometers mbu engine teba akobo vuga manda, which is ideally true because you're not using a lot of force, so as long as the battery is charged you stay on battery. So but I want to test that I want to test the hybrid Camry bweba teba najigula nani najije Friday, but then I realized I wasn't going to move on Saturday and Sunday, so I said let me get it on Monday and then try it, and then I'll take it back on Tuesday, yeah, and then I'll be telling you how it performs. But chipajero nga chirimu beams 2000 gaba masavu naye beams eyinza obutasobola beams si amanyi nga ziri mugongo gwambwa Abdu what's up? Emma sedan and SUV for me. Sedan, if you get a very good sedan, a comfortable sedan like the Mark X, like the Nissan Fuga, you're good to go. Currently, what's the most bought Toyota here in Uganda according to you? People in the bond field, especially 1.5. The Fielder, I find that the Fielder is still very popular. Then the Primo is popular, but of course the Primo is too expensive right now. The Primo they are selling is really expensive. So I find that the Fielder is very popular. The Rumion is very popular. Oh, why? The Primo is very popular. The Fielder is very popular. The Rumion is very popular. But I find the Fielder tops all those cars. Fielder eriwa guru nyo in demand. Ochitegeera. Pajero IO kagwawa. Pajero IO kawaka mini SUV. Pajero IO neka bonya waigeza ko kewala. Derek Fisher kanisani juk kalikatya ndaba amasape gako manjigula ojja tunyumiza. Or you will tell us omanyika twetaaga motoka ezimwe tufune ya abazigula baba ne sente nyingi bwe kimusumbwa parking twetaaga tuzula ebirwadde byazo kuba zibirina zo zibirina yensoga lwakera bosanga buno Nissan Juke obwe butyo obusanga nga emotoka agivuga abagigula tax free ko number ya red okitegeera obaka kazi bawako yagikagulira okitegeera something like that bwegamangira akimanyi bwetunecha wabwe tutikajja jivuga mwaka ngefudde okitegeera. The love I have for the Starlet GT, I will do whatever it takes. I think that thing kinda, but the power tolina ogenda gakozesa blood first price nga highest price nga ziri waggulu nnyo oba new or old, but SUV for me is real. I think literally so many people, you guys like SUVs. I used to like SUVs, but I think I like the vans more. I liked the super custom. After hearing this talk about old cars, the Paso is starting to look very nice. Shane, the Paso is looking nice because you got me moroke nkadi tuzireke. Kapaso kata nisokulabika kali sexy bulungi. Sareka ziwe chechiri man. Mazda is catching stray bullets. I would drive a modern petrol Mazda over the modern Euro cars. Mazdas are not very bad cars. It's just that maintenance here yena kumenyamu. That's all. Then ekidala boli tuko kutunda because ojja kutunda oboyagala obato yagala. Ojja kutunda either ngekutamye oyagala ndala, you want to upgrade obango obwavu bukulumye. There is a three dimension to this. Obwavu bukulumye, ekutamye oyagala ndala. Ekyo tutwina kya kikolera. Because yajaga foroza fete tu planninga sijja kutondo bavu tebojja kunuma. Can you get for me Isuzu Trooper a good one? Say I'm not a broker. You call brokers. You call the brokers. I'm sure they can get you a Isuzu Trooper. Nembigara jijeziri eyo. Ugenda no chigula milioni yonge mu emitwalo 8 nogula ingini wali ya milioni 3 gearbox nogwera milioni kale nga 3 kitundu no sasula abana abagendo befitting milioni ya mune ekitundu ezo meka ngofachi kuvuga SUV Dubai taxi bere tokota oyingira esi checho cars in Dubai they don't switch off engines and they drive below 80 kilometers per hour mateeka kitegeza engine yegenda ko kucharging amanda ne mara nevaako Derek Fisher zaka kamoto kankakwagaliza kagule newe katandikira okwecho kola kati empita tukakoleko awe tukolera ko review awo kuba abantu bangi baagala akamoroka ako naye nze kyenalaba waliwo emmoroka ezimu nga zisumbuwa abantu naye nga bezisumbuwa babisirikira babisirikira babanga mukazi nga bamubonyaabonye ewaka tanyega bamunyigireeyo tanyega Vincent W WhatsApp dakiika zange 3 ziweza abantu bange sibabuuzizaako era ku lw'essande mbabuuzizaako kanyire nongose emmoroka wano munda nyine nkwatemu mu byuma kilo 18 seboze nkuba mu mukono buli mukono kilo 18 Chris Fitness woli ndi muzibu nnyo ennaku zino nkikuba kilo 18 buli mukono era kati wa boda najja muna scratching anagezaako okudduka mawokota gye naamuwa jjajjiwulira njewulira nno ezitowa kilo 18 kati yeyinza oba teziweza 18 ng'ezwa kilo nga 7 naye gwe ekikonde kya kilo 7 okimanyi gwe kilo 7 ozimanyi kana akantu kalaka kalimu grams nga 7 kano kali ekikonde kyange kizitowa kilo 7 kiba kizitowa baba. Arthur, why is it that open roof cars became unpopular? Because of the way they zitonya moroka is open roof kino ekintu ogamba open roof halfway oba zonna. Now ziri ezi opening at the entire roof because we have a lot of sunshine here, we have a lot of heat, open a lot of dust. Kati kuba mwaka fana ogula about open roof atenga nazo zalinga zi malfunctioninga kati open the roof like this negweri no tuka mu kikubo ky'ekitezi ngo ino jibika n'okone pesa neegaana okudda okitegeera atenga ekirala they sell them very expensively. Bana Uganda batuuka ne bayiga okubala kyovola bana abayimbi bana ab'amaanyi tebagula open roof kati ogule moroke ngo open roof neetuuka neetandika okufa neekusala mugende magaraji gyeziri ezo magaraji g'emakindi eyo gyeziri mpitirivu kuba abayimbi bazigulanga ne zibasumbuwa ne bazisuula mu magaraji. Then what was an open roof ezibeera ne one open roof eyebikula bweti ezo zituuka ne zitonya era gwe genda moroka esinga ezina open roof ekyo nga nkadde kadde bakisiiringa they sealed it because etuuka neekutama tezinawere bula dakiika sebo zile dakiika 3 mwagala nkole dakiika 4. On my take about the topic, I will go with the Sedan and Estate. Just imagine having a Primo and a Subaru Outback. Man, nga wogenda mikole jovunaanyizi bovuga Primo, wogenda muswaga, ngogenda ne baby ovuga Outback. Arthur, ngato nagenda what driving license class is for driving an armored SUV. Tell you, an armored SUV is a better SUV, normal SUV. It's just that it's a military car. Mweba guy, emoroka eri armored, eri bulletproof, ebera ya maje, ebera armored, ebera it's a military grade thing. You have to get a license for the Ministry of Defense. Beba ino kukirizwa okubera neye moroka. Okitegeera, not everyone can buy an armored car. Nenga an armored car ebera moroka ya bulijjo. Okitegeera. How much is the new engine for Kruger? I have to ask because waliwo biribina bwe ono enkumisa I'll have to ask for you. Open roof ndo zamutegedde lwaki ziri popular naye nga byonna byekiri olondako Estate, Hatchback, Sedan or SUV kati waliwo ne yalesezi minivan yenuwa van yekigege oba super custom then minibus ye coaster then bus ye bus golondako ki waliwo bikosta ebirabiko obulungi ebyo bikosta ebirabiko obulungi nga bwe naba nkadde nga maze okuweera ba urban nga nyine emyaka gyange nga 5 ebikosta ebya Toyota ebyo kijja kirimu obuliri nga kirimu kabuyonjo nga kirimu dining kwegamba abaana bwe bamala okusoma n'obasindika ewakolekawo abakozi ne mugenda n'omukyala ne mulambula East Africa ne mulambula Africa mu costa ya Momo of course Sudan temuyitayo kuba wali amasasi kati you go through peaceful countries like that ne mugivuga paka Europe UK olumaze okuweerera kyekiro Council Patrick Asiku Lamek Titi what's up price of Range Rover sport rims I don't know Antonio oyagala zisa ku motoka ki oyagala zisa ku motoka ki Antonio oyagala zisa ku motoka ki sebo mbadde ntambuddemu nze kaweesi Peter ekibuuzo kyange kiriwa saakize mudda Peter kankunoonye probox enkadde osobola okufuna ku bukadde 10 ojja gifuna jaba nvundu nayo ojja gifuna probox emiliyoni 14 bambi nnyo olabeze miliyoni 18 zikomendi nga bantu gula anyone that wants to buy a probox go to the bond. People that buy proboxes it's like they have bought them to beat them bazivuga bubi bazitikka nnyo bazikulusanya omuntu ayagala probox genda mu bondi nego bw'onoosalawo nti ogule probox ekozeeko e Kampala ojja kubonaabona nayo obudde bwebo ntuuso basiibula n'abagamba eddakiika 3 zizino zigenda wera nawula eddakiika 5 naye nga muli bulungi ayustede sport rims za Range Rover erabika waliwo eyazimutumye kirabika but I think around 2 to 5 million a set. Someone told me you need a code C or D to drive an armored SUV. Ku driving permit ebyo bintu tebiriko yeri wanatambudde ne permit yange olwali kunsa mpa permit yange sebo nakwadde permit yange n'ogikwatako wano eriwa mukola sabotage wano mpa permit yange mpa permit baba teriiwo leero owedde obadde oyagala gitambulirako njaga teriiwo wano mbali jala kulaga kodi ezo zebongerako za bisika mpozi. The only way you would need probably that extra code is if that armored vehicle has extra weight, because buli class ya permit ina weight jevuga. Sebo njagala permit yange sijiraba buli moroka ina weight jokomako okuvuga kati ngeye weight bwesukka bagatakako kakodi obanga ina kyosika. So that's the only reason you might need it. Clifton Sonata Ranex Raum new model price range eri mumeka Ranex jireke bajja kuseera Raum new model ne $15,000 so banofuna BH wakitegedde for space between 800k and 1.2 million. Yes, other estate cars with excellent ground clearance, talk about them. Zeziri Outback siya ye moroka esinza ground clearance mu estate zegenda bayesinga. Outback nayate kati Outback eri nyonya amafuta. If you want estates that have very small concern, sebo njagala permit yange ate no kati ekyo kimazeeko emirembe. Onamukwasiza permit yange alabeko taina permit ataavuga. Namukwasiza permit yange alabeko permit yange sijiraba. Yenga kinkoze bulungi naba nga tannagenda. Atha kyogamba 190 tuziveeko anti nkadde 190 jigulenga toyina kyosu toyina kyakola jigulenga toyina kyakola nebo boy ne ekyokola togula 190. Nze nkubuulira nze mbamanyi. I know you guys have inspected for a number of you. Sebo mpa permit yange jinonye wo jimpe tebakulaba tofaayo gwe mpa bwi permit yange seba yagala nange bankwate permit ate sina kifaananyi kyayo. Ndaba zino kadi ezibadde yali badde so kebere mu morokayo genda okebere mu morokayo nzoba watte permit yange oyagala obuzobuza abasirikale nti oyina permit. I saw a sport rim breakdown. Imagine if the guy was driving at a high speed. In the city a sport rim ku moroka zange. And the sole reason why I don't have sport rims on my car is because of that. Nze nange ndalako sport rim ngazimenyeka. Kati mvuga buli mbu affe buli netekako wirukapu wembanja gadde. Afune permit ye. Muzei mpa permit yange. Kale singa saji kuwadde. Kati nakulenga ojegendereza nnyo bwoti. Anti yagira ngeri mune klasi ya taxi. Erike emyaka miyitirivu tugenda myaka 14 tuvuga ndoza nagamba wa no ekyangenda kuyagala. Vinicats nothing to do, I have to buy sport rims. Lwaki bane guys kamba sibule dakiika naziweze munzikirize tunalabagana enkya ku macha. Kale sawa ya kusibula ninga mwebale kubera ku broadcast. I don't take it for granted. Nama basharinga channel mwebale nnyo abagamba abantu mwena mwebale nnyo mwebale nnyo bambi nama balaba video eno girabye week ejja mwezi gujja. I don't take it for granted. Don't forget to tell people about the pre-purchase inspection service I do. Of course sigaba njawulo kuba nange siri anjawulo. Yinzo kundetera muganda omukebere mmoroka ali noga atha enjawulo yange eriwa bobo muleta gatta mwezi zo ongambe atho yo mchaji nga 5 oba 6. Antonio Random Things, Ben Kako, Vinicats, JFK Arts, Kaiwa Benjamin, Vinicats, Tumukunde Moses, Africa Karota Mpiso, Aloyo Joe Mpiso, Ben Kako, Godfrey Tambala, Kaiwa Benjamin, Peace Joseph Nabimanya Kevin. Uno muntu ba parking bulijjo buli wano ngambwaga kambuze wano okumpi. Derek Fisher, Juko Nicholas, JFK Arts, Ak Vincent, Frederick Bwire. Gena mmoroka.
Yange.
Yinzo kuba watte permit yange.
Nenda na mmoroka sinagigenda una permit.
Wagenze eyo, ogenze n'oyoza n'emmotoka wano sebo.
Antu uliriza.
Niko abuyite muri permit nasembyo nganji waggwe ng'ogikutte.
Ngano kyali neno.
Nagikwade tuli mu kubuga tugenda nakasero. Tajja kumbuzaabuza. Tajja kumbuzaabuza. Besigensi Kenneth Derrick Lule. Kebera kwansi w'omutto kuno. Kuba yagudde. Yite eri amabi. Clip Films, Editunes. Emma. Abdu. Godfrey Tambala. Vincent W. Saleka Ziwe. Benjamin Bazira. Teriyo. Derek Fisher. Rastas in Milan. Lamek Titi. Kaso Patrick Asiku Kawesi Peter. Olaba. Ajijemu mu nsawo. Ajijeyo mu nsawo wano keyekwese wano. Kati mbadde ngamba Rastas in Milan. Waliwo class, waliwo vehicle restrictions ziringa za mirundi na. Nkubateekako gokkirizibwa only kuvuga ekyo kika. 80 is for automatic transmission. Waliwo ke electric basobola okulimitinga from ngovuga electric vehicles zokka. Basobola okulimitinga ngovuga muruka z'abalema zokka. Basobola okulimitinga ngovuga engineering plants nga tractor, grader byokka. Then they can limit you the only time you drive is if you have glasses. Then they can limit you the only time you drive is when you have prosthetics. Ngoli mulemo bo mukono guno gwa kiuma nga oba tuguyina bakukwata. Then we have P. Kano kadiko gambe dangerous goods nedda sebo. Unarmored vehicle is not a dangerous vehicle. It's not. Dangerous goods is when you're driving like when you drive ebintu ebimu nga nyokiriya ebyo ebyo ovuga mafuta okitegeera Then passenger goods be bantu abavuga emmotoka eza passenger, and then goods bavuga ebyamaguzi. But this is what I think you're talking about. Rastas in Milan, emmotoka ngovuga maika, your class is B. If you're driving a maika ngo ina trailer mabiga joska, you drive BE. If you're driving LF bichi, you get C1. If you're driving ELF with a trailer behind, C1E. If you're driving lorries in ezabulijjo forward, I think okutandikira ne forward. Zino garama magulu, these are 8. If you're driving a 10-wheeler, a 10-wheeler, your class is C. If you're driving, this is 16, 18, 19, 18, 20, this is 16, 17, 18-wheeler, that's CE. If you're driving a minibus, no, this is minibus chigege. If you're driving a minibus, that's D1. Yeah? If you're driving a bus, that's D1E. Kati class D jogamba ye ya bus. Emmotoka eziri armored, eziri bulletproof ezo ziba zizito. Oyinza okwesanga ezito nga bus. They just want someone that is qualified to drive a bus, to drive that car. And that's not on the permit, by the way. And the reason why it's not on the permit is because ekyechintu kiri eri mu security. Kubanga atha tasobola kubalaga then naga kagule emmotoka eri armored. Okitegeera nemwe kamba si buli bantu bange tumubanjiza agenze ne yekunyawo ne yekyusa nongezo mulaba kwata musawa jamu permit yange. Bana guys, ajirese permit mu musonyiwe. Artificial limbs and prosthetics era weziri wano. Tugende mu ndiba bana abase nomba, I wish you good luck. Abamani, I wish you good luck. Mubere bulungi. Abe otusereti na era kale. Guys, I wish you a very lovely day. I'll see you tomorrow morning 7:15 a.m. Ciao.